Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Just finished work for the morning. It's mid-arvo now, and I'm keen for a beer. Cheers to Drewy and Tater Dom in the chat. Good to see you, boys. So I've been sitting on this one for a while. I was meant to drink it on the red and brown ale stream by Mersey Beers, but my sleepiness got the better of me, so I thought I was going to save it until next time I drank with Adam, but I'm like, nah, I really want to try it now while it's still fresh. So it's called Half a World Away. It's an Imperial Red, and it's by Holgate Brewhouse. And they're out of Woodend, it's sort of like northwest of Melbourne. It's a really nice country town. There's a fair bit of money there. Like, I reckon a lot of city people probably own like holiday houses and stuff there. Really nice. And the main pub in town is the Holgate Brewhouse. And they've been there for quite a few years now. They're one of the earlier craft breweries in Australia. So this series of beers, it celebrates their 25 years of beers. And the reason this one's called Half a World Away, it's got on the back, take a journey from Woodend to the forest, fjords and tundras with our People's Choice Half a World Away Imperial Red, originally brewed back in 2013 when we did a brewer exchange with Nergneo in Norway. They're a really good brewery. This big complex red ale is full-bodied, deep red in colour and all about the layers of malty goodness. Get ready to embark on an epic beer adventure. I love the can artwork too. You've got like it's like the fjord sort of look, the forest, and then a big polar bear on the back. Looks cool. So yeah, Imperial Red. The percentage is 9, so it's a big boy. And obviously People's Choice, so must have been one that a lot of the punters voted for, which is cool because you don't see many reds out there. So yeah, I've already poured it just for the photo anyway, and it looks delightful. I've got an actual proper proper glassware Holgate glass. So yeah, it's like a really dark, like reddish amber, dark copper. Yeah, it's sort of different ways you could describe it. Could nearly even say like burgundy. But yeah, one finger head. It's a bit of haze to it, but relatively clean. Carbonation was pretty lively when I first poured it. Yeah, it's settled down a bit now. And probably a medium body. I've got a feeling it might be sort of a bit fuller on the mouthfeel. We'll see how it goes anyway. And cheers, Dan. Good to see you, mate. Oh, the old hay fever. Here it comes. So Drewy's about to eat. So yeah, let's go with. I'm looking forward to this one. And shout out to Adam and Mersey Beers. Sorry I couldn't drink this with you, dude. And apologies too. I think my internet might be playing up today, so it might be a bit janky. It's either my internet or StreamYard. I think people have been having trouble with both, to be honest. So on the nose, you're getting huge caramel toffee. Like sweet, sticky, rich. Maybe some citrus there. I feel like there's some pine. I'm not sure if there's meant to be if it's sort of like a red IPA or, but I feel like, yeah, there's like It's got that sort of evergreen quality to it. Definitely malty though. If anyone's still there, just let us know how my internet is. I just keep seeing the signal up the top coming in and out. So yeah, I'm going to get into this one. Cheers, guys. Ooh, that is very rich. Yeah, drink's quite full on the body. I'd say high end, medium, possibly full. Very, very sweet. You're getting some dark fruit. Mm. But yeah, huge malt. It's like it's yeah, predominantly caramel toffee. That sticky sweet. You're getting some biscuit as well. I definitely feel like you can tell it's 9%. It's a little bit of booze there. But yeah, you're getting the touch of like earth and some pine. Sort of hard to tell with the hops because the malt's so intense. With the hops, yeah, I don't know if they've used modern or like old school, like noble sort of hops. Cheers, Joshy. Let us know how my net's going, dude. It keeps like showing the symbol up top, and I feel like it's cutting in and out. It's a bit janky, I think. So yeah, I feel like they've probably gone big hops as far as like big alpha bitter, and not so much for like flavor and aroma, or maybe aroma but not so much flavor. They've probably smashed them in the boil for bitterness because the malt backbone's so intense and sweet and rich. You're getting this bitterness and you're getting like huge malt character, but like the hops don't really, like, it's quite subdued. But yeah, I'm definitely getting some dark fruit. It's a little bit like woodsy as well. You can definitely tell that it's based on like a Scandinavian recipe. It just screams like that sort of climate, which is weird because like it's actually fairly warm here, and I'm drinking this like winter ale. Ah, cool, dude. Yeah, it's scary when you get the internet symbol keeps popping up because you don't know like what it's like on the other people's end. But yeah, I reckon you'd love this beer, dude. You love your malty stuff. Like, it's got that huge sort of rich and sweet like toffee backbone, like what you'd get in an English barley wine. But it's probably a bit more full bodied, and yeah, feel like I feel like the hop character's not real intense. Cool. I've got a couple of mountain cultures. They're like, it was their fifth birthday, and they've rebrewed some of their earlier limited releases, and I'm sort of excited to try them again because it's been so long. So yeah, whatever I do after this, whether you still want to have a beer with us, it'd be good. I actually thought it was later in America when I got home from work, but it's probably because you guys are off daylight savings now. Mm. Yeah, I like that full body. It's like relatively smooth. It's certainly a lot more full on than like an Irish red. You can definitely tell it's like Imperial. But yeah, as I said, like caramel toffee, it's like sticky, sweet, rich. There's a touch of citrus, though, a touch of biscuit with the malt as well. But yeah, a touch of citrus. I feel like there's just a little hint of like orange there, maybe some lemon. But yeah, you're getting some dark fruit, some like raisin, prune, fig, and yeah, touch of pine, bit earthy. Yeah, yeah. Because normally when like I'd come home at sort of 2:30 or so, I think it'd be in the 11s. And they'd be like, normally if I do a beer review after work, there's just no one around, but it's like normally it's like after midnight, so I'm not surprised. You might get a few West Coasters pop up or a couple of Australians, but ah, I was sort of hoping. I don't mind the Lions, but they're in our fucking division, so I don't want them to keep winning. Who were they playing? So I know they were down most. I'm pretty sure they were down most of the game. Yeah, we beat the Jags, but in all honesty, I don't really know how it went because the game was on when I was at work. It started just as I got to work and then finished like halfway through my shift. Because I start real early on Mondays when I do morning. It was a pretty rough day at work, to be honest. I was real glad to get home. Like I just at work, I said to a few of my workmates because I just had a massive day, and they all probably knew that I was buggered and probably felt a bit sorry for me because being in charge, I was running around like a headless chook when a lot of times they were just sort of there waiting and hanging around. And yeah, I said, is it wrong that I want to go home and drink about 35 beers? And they're like, yeah, you deserve it. But yeah, I can see why this one got the People's Choice Award for the 25. I think that's a thing now. There's a lot of breweries when they have their birthday celebrations, they do like a poll where they'll get the fans of the brewery to vote on what beers they want rebrewed. And yeah, no worries, dude. What I'll do is once I end this, I'll just invite you up here. That'd be the best way to do it. We'll just keep it going off air. Because yeah, you're probably dying to have a big chat with someone. I can totally understand. So yeah, now I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, breweries now with their birthday celebrations, they'll quite often do polls with their fans as to what beers that they've done over the years they want rebrewed. I know Pirate Life are doing it at the moment, and yeah, it's cool just that interaction with the fans and just to see what the fans want, and then it sort of leads to what beers they're going to bring out in the future because they can see what trends are popular. And yeah, the Pirate Life one's good because there's so many styles and a lot of people are like leaning towards like Westies and lagers and that, and the hazies aren't really getting as many votes. So yeah, to see this brewery people voting for a red ale, that's cool. It'd be like us, Josh, if we had a poll for like a brewery and we were going to the event, where we'd be like, "Oh, can you do a wheat wine?" So yeah, there's a touch more in the can. I may as well finish her off. But yeah, definitely drinks like 9%. I can feel that warming booze as it goes down. But yeah, I love that can artwork. It's so sick. That looks so unreal on the back. They look like the nicest like animal like. Come on, buddy, come over here, I'll give you some fish. And then he like rips your head off. But yeah, very, very cool concept. The whole, like, I don't know whether it was known as a collab when they first brewed it with Nergneo. Um, yeah, I've had beers from them in the past, but not recently. It's a real shame. We used to get a lot of Scandinavian stuff here in Australia. You'd get like Omnipolo, Mikkeller, Amundsen, Servicium, War Pigs, Amiga. Like, there's just so many we used to get. And then all of a sudden, it's just like after the pandemic, it's like distribution's so expensive. The Aussie tax, and not only is the Aussie tax ridiculous, the Scandinavian taxes are just as bad as ours. So just the price to have them here, it's not worth it for them. But yeah, I'm probably going to give this I reckon a 4.2 out of 5. It's quite nice. The only thing I probably wanted more, I felt like the body was awesome and the mouthfeel. And the malt character was unreal, but I'd probably, just being a hop head, I probably just wanted more hop character. But being this style, they probably didn't aim for that. So I think I'm just used to having big, like American style red IPAs, and that's what I was sort of expecting to get. But yeah, good shit. 4.2. So yeah, if you like, well, I'm not really going to say a specific style. I just think if you're in that Wood End area, definitely go to the brew pub. But yeah, if you're in a bottle shop and you see that logo, give some of their beers a go. I don't know if they sort of do any worldwide stuff, but to any Aussies out there or people that travel in Australia, cool logo too. Those country vibes. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I might actually do a macro Monday later on because yeah, it's only 3:45 p.m. here, so I might even do a macro Monday sort of tonight after dinner. So we'll see how that goes. I do have a Japanese macro that I could bust out. So yeah, thanks to the few that have chimed in. It's been a little bit quiet, but that was expected at this time. And yeah, apologies if the internet hasn't been too great. I've seen it flicker a few times. So yeah, we'll see you on the next. Cheers.